Hi, good day. Welcome to Metrics Trading Professionals. This is Mimi FS. Today we are treating the basic course for what is PEEP or Pipette, what is PEEP and Pipette. In our last basic course, we treated types of orders and we talked about the entries and exit orders. Then the exit orders has to do with take profit and stop loss, while the entry orders has to do with pending orders and instant executions or market executions. While the pending orders, we saw four categories of pending orders, which are which we said buy stop, buy limit, sell stop, and sell limit. And buy stop is when you place an order above the current price to buy. That's buy stop, and buy limit is when you place an order below the current price to buy. Then sell stop is when you place your order below the current price to sell, and then sell limit when you place your order above the current price to sell. We discovered all that, and of course I've mentioned the stop loss and the take profit. Then the entry point orders, which is EP. So we have EP, SL, and TP. The three of them here gives us the two types of orders, which are entry orders, that's the first, and these two here are exit orders. Stop loss and take profit are exit orders. One closes you, which is the top take profit, closes you with profit, while the second one, which is the stop loss, closes you out with loss. Okay, quickly, let's talk about PEEP. PEEP has to do with the unit. PEEP is a unit of measurement, which of course expresses the change in the value of the market. PEEP is a unit of measurement. PEEP tries to measure the slightest difference between 2 points, between two prices in the market. So we understand the fact that the forex market would always change. Price would always change. The market would always move from one price to another. So if currently the price is 1.3246, it's going to move. In the next second, it's going to move. So after a while, after a period of time, it moves and it gets to 1.6 or 1.394232. This difference between this and this is what we call PEEP. PEEP. Okay, just like we have difference between 5 p.m. and 2 p.m. The difference is what? 3 hours. That's time. Okay. So here in the forex market, PEEPs is used to measure the difference in the slightest change in the value of the market. Okay, then Pipette, let me share one document. Let me search for it. Let me quickly see that. Okay, yeah, it's quite close. Let me share it. So PEEP is the fourth number, is the fourth significant number after the decimal point, while Pipette is the fifth number. Okay, so before I do that, rather, let me just write it. In terms of decimals, PEEP is, what is that? Sorry. PEEP is the second or fourth number after the decimal. PEEP is 2 decimal places of 4. Okay, I think let's use that. This is not so bad. Second or fourth number after the decimal. Why Pipette is the third or fifth. So Pipette is, I'm trying to get a better definition of it. PEEP is 2 numbers, 2 or 4 numbers. Yeah, I think this will be better. 2 or 4 numbers after the decimal. While Pipette is 3 or 5 numbers after the decimal. Okay, so having said this, let me share that document and then explain some calculations. This has to do with some calculations, but don't get confused or don't get worried, because because of trading, you don't need to be doing all these calculations. There's a tool called Crosshair that can be used for the calculations. When I get into the chart, I will show you. Okay, so pip is the smallest fraction a currency pair can move. Pipette is fractional pip. So 10 pipettes equals 1 pip. Okay, so we have examples of pip. You can see this number. That's why I said pipette is 5 numbers after the decimal. So this is 0, 0, 0, 0. So we have 5 pipettes. Then this is 0.00015. So this is 1 pip, 5 pipettes, or you can still call it 15 pipettes. So this is what? This is 11 pips or 110 pipettes. This is 111 pips or 1,111 pipettes. So 11 pipette is 5 numbers after the decimal. This is 4 only, so you add 0. So pipette is 5 numbers after the decimal. Pip is 4 numbers after the decimal. So this is the first case. So if pip is 4 numbers, pipette will be 5. If we are in a scenario where pip is the second number is 2 numbers, then pipette will be 3 numbers. Take note of that. So pipette is just like we have seen, a pipette is 10. 10 pipettes give 1 pip. So there's always an extra 0 to get a pipette. If you get a pip, if you say 200 pips, add 1 0, 2,000 pipettes. If you say 2 pips, add 1 0, 20 pipettes. Okay. So this, look at this. Okay, there's a calculation here. Pip is the difference between 2 prices. If initial price is 1.00 and the market moves to this price, how many pips? It's very simple. How many pips is it? You subtract it, just use your calculator and subtract it, you have 0.00000. Move the decimal to 4 places, you have 0.07 pips. So that's why we say 7 pipettes. So subtract this also, you are going to get 0.7002. Move the decimal by 4, you are going to get 7,002 pips. Okay, I'll try to, okay, look at this example. A trader buys a currency at 1.00 and take his profit. Okay, this has to do with take profit. Okay, and take his profit or loss at 1.00164. How much pips did he gain? How much pips did he gain? How much pips did he gain or lose? Okay, now let's be critical here. All right, let me be a little bit slow. A trader buys at 1.0000 and take his profit or loss. So in this case, we are now going to define it. Is it profit he took or loss at this price, 1.00164? Now, if you notice it, this price is greater than this price. So it means that what he had was a profit. Remember, I said anytime since he bought at a price. So the market appreciated after he bought. So it means he made a profit. So the first thing is that it was a profit. And how much pips profit did he make? You do the subtraction. We have 4, we have 6, we have 1, 0, 0, 0. So move this decimal 4 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is why we have it as what? As 16.7. The next question. A trader buys a currency at 1.09251 and take his profit or loss at this. So the question is, where did he buy? He bought at 1.09. He bought at 1.09. He took his profit. He closed the trade. He exited. Remember we said take profit or take stop loss is an exit. So entry, he entered at 1.09. He exited at 1.10. So is it a profit or loss? It's profit. He bought, and the price he bought is not the same price he exited. And then the fortunate thing is that the price he exited is greater than the price he bought. So it means his profit. So how much profit did he make? How many pips profit did he make? This is it. You do the subtraction, we're going to get 0.942. So when you move the decimal, we are going to have 94.2 pips. Like I said, all these calculations are really not something you would bore yourself with. So exercise determine whether profit or loss in question 1 and 2. I've already answered it. Okay, so we have the second scenario where pip is 2 numbers after the decimal. The one we just treated, pip is 4 numbers after the decimal. This one, pip, is 2 numbers after the decimal. Okay, so this first scenario is 1 pipette. The next one is what? 1 pip, 8 pipettes. Because pip is the second number after the decimal. So 2 numbers after the decimal. So we have 0, 1 as the 2 numbers, which means 1 pip, 8 pipettes, or you can call it 18 pipettes. Pipette is 3 numbers after the decimal, so 18 pipettes. So the next one is 4 pips. No pipette, is 0 pipette. The next one is what? 10 pips, 0 pipettes. Because pip is 2 numbers. So, or you can say 100 pipettes. Then this one is what? 111 pips, because there is a whole number here. So just move the decimal by 2. So if the pip is the second number, you move decimal by 2. If pip is 4 numbers, you move the decimal by 4. So this is 1.11. So you have 111 pips, which is 1,110 pipettes. Okay, the same thing is what we do. The trader buys at this price and closes at this price. Now, in this case, look at, he bought at 0.185, closed at 0.00. So the price he closed is below the price he bought, meaning this is going to be a loss. So you subtract it. When we subtract this price he bought and the price he closed, we're going to get 0.185. So move it by 2, move the decimal here by 2. Initially, we were moving by 4, now we're moving by 2. It means 18.5 pips. Hence, he made a loss of 18.5 pips. And then you go into the next one. So you solve this and understand it and all that. So further calculations and all that and all that and all that. Okay. So let me stop here. Let me share a chart and then discuss this issue of pip and pipette again. Let me share a chart. In a minute. Okay. So wow. Love this trade. I think it's gonna be an interesting sell here. Gonna be an interesting sell market for next week. Today is 18th March, so I think into next week I'll sell this pair. Love this. Okay. So let's measure. So we use the crosshair. Look at the crosshair here. You can see it, or Control F, you can get it out. So if I measure now, look at this drop from this peak. Let's measure the drop. The drop is how many? You can see where they wrote points. You can see where they wrote points. So that is 90.3 pips. 90.3 pips. 903 pipettes. So anything you get there divided by 10. Look at this. 3431 divided by 10. 343.1 pips. 343 pips, 1 pipette. 3,431 pipettes. So you see all the calculation we did is really simple. You know, so you don't, it's not like every day you now have to be doing this calculation. If that's all, just quit trading. This 631 pips, 9 pipettes is very simple. It's very simple. So this crosshair is used to measure the vertical and the horizontal distance in the chart. Like now, let me show you how to measure candle. Now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. Let's measure. It's good. The first one is showing us 3 bars. It actually means 4 bars because it doesn't count the first one. The first one is 0. You can see 0. So the first one we're counting in 1. So anything you get when you are measuring, when you are counting candles, from there to there is 26 bars according to the calculation. Add 1 to it is 27 bars. And then the pip, you get 1813 divided by 10 means 181.3 pips. Okay, so thank you very much. If you have your question, just check us out on social media and ask us your question. Let's follow us on Telegram, subscribe to our channel on Telegram. Also subscribe to this channel if you got value, so you can always get our videos whenever we upload them. Okay, thank you for being part of this. Have a great day.